Well, I'm just on my way down to the other end of the island to pick up a Postie bike. Some bloke's giving it away. It's got no engine, and apparently he gave it to someone else, and that bloke never turned up for 3 months. So I sort of somehow I've ended up acquiring an old Postie bike, which should be good fun to do up. Well, here she is. What a ripper. They got it all serviced apparently, and after the service they were driving it, and the motor seized, so that doesn't look great. Unreal. I don't know anything about these bikes, but there's a fair bit of bike there, isn't there? How good's the fuel tank? Unreal. And if you haven't been here before, this is a place called Adventure Bay, South Bruni, and this is this little part here. I think it's called Quiet Corner. You can see why. So first things first, the back tyre looks a bit flat, so I'll check the tyre pressures. And my mate that knows a bit about these things said there's a battery in here, somewhere behind here. So I'll open this up, and like I said, this thing probably hasn't been started for a number of years. Oh, it's been sitting under his shed. And my mate said, just charge it up, it'll probably still work. So I'm not holding up too much hope, but you never know. So let's get that off and see what happens. Oh, 20. 37, 38, something like that. Enough to roll it around. Oh, now, what do we got in here? Oh. So this is what is under the cover, and I can only imagine that if I undo this bolt, this will come away and there'll be a battery on the inside there. It's all sort of just hanging off that. Yeah, look, spare fuse, how cool is that? Right, let's keep going with this. Now, suppose I've got to take that out there. Okay, so that's now free. So what do we got? That's okay to sit like that. And there we have it, little battery. Hopefully. Okay, so I just undo that. And there's probably another one. It doesn't look in terrible condition, so yeah, I'll pull it out and charge it up. All right, so just for the record, I just thought I'd quickly whack it on the load tester, and it's got no charge and nothing, so it is completely flat. And we'll see if maybe this little charger can whack any life back into it. So another quick little job I'd like to get done early in the piece is to remove this little lock here and this, and try and get them or get some keys for it. Noel, the guy that's given me this bike, is looking for the keys, but not sure he'll be able to find them because he hasn't used it for so long. It's really good fun sort of playing with new to me bikes and bits and pieces, machinery. You get to see how people have sort of put things together back in the past and whatever else. I was just looking at the way this funny tank is held on, and it's just got like a bracket, and then it's cable tied on. And the same on this side. So, I mean, pretty easy, quick fix. Cut the cable ties and pull it off, and then you just have to take this off. Should just come up and out. Bone dry. Woohoo! Oh, look at that. Now we're talking. Is it working? Oh yeah. I don't even know if that screw will come up enough, but the lock should drop down. Off to the locksmith. All right, so theoretically, if I take that and that, if you can see that, yep, to the locksmith, they might be able to cut me a new set of keys. I know I can get new, you can get a whole new ignition with a set of keys for, I don't know, not much, $30 or something. Is this shonky? That is shonky, hang on. I don't want to damage it anymore if I don't have to. Got it. Okay. So something I'm noticing as I get to know this bike is that everything's cracking and you know, showing its age. So there's probably going to be a few bits and pieces that have to be purchased in order to bring it back to a safe and rideable standard. So I've sort of cleaned up this area. This is actually the pool room. So it's gone straight to the pool room, ironically, but haven't got a pool yet. A pool table, that is. I'm going to take the panniers off because I need to be able to access things and have a look and inspect it all. And like, it's obviously in need of a bit of attention anyway, because that ain't attached to anything. All right, let's start tearing this down, see what we find. So now the panniers are off. She's looking great. These weren't really held on with much. They had the 4 bolts here, which I suppose is probably heaps, but these both weren't attached to anything. Surely I can get past this brake. Yes. We're down. And out. There we go. Okay, just got to get the chain off, I suppose. And any other bits and pieces. Come back, chain. I've loosened it. All right, oh well, she's nearly out. One of the milestone achievements is to get this engine out, and I don't know how heavy they are. Oh, they're not even heavy. Bloody hell, there I was with the... I thought it'd be, I just thought it would be heavy. It's not. And my table is pretty well full of motorbike now and tools, so I think I'll wait till I've got it all clean. That would just be the easiest. Give that a clean. whack a brand new engine in it, straight down to the rego joint, and away we go. I'm pretty happy with that. I suppose the carby should get cleaned up as well. All right, well, old mate wanted $400 for a 1989 engine. I don't need the whole engine, the whole shebang. I only need the top end. So I politely declined. I'm just about to order a cheap Chinese engine and get it in so that we can get this thing going. But the project at hand today, or the work at hand today, is just to give it a good clean up, degrease, all that sort of stuff. And at some stage I'll probably just try and pull the wheels off. And my mate, who knows a bit about these, said just while I'm waiting, get everything serviced, bearings and brakes and things like that. So not a bad idea. And yeah, just getting these shots as a bit of a reference, I suppose. I'll get it outside and get the degreaser on it, because obviously either engine oil or sprocket chain oil has gone all over it over the years. But we'll see how she comes up. The chrome work, or whatever that is stuffed. So I don't know. I've seen them with black wheels, and that looks really cool. So maybe that's the go. But I've got to keep telling myself, don't get drawn into it. Just get it going. Just use it. It doesn't have to be a showpiece. So let's just clean it up as best we can, and see how she scrubs up. Right, just got to get a few photos, because I sort of got into this and it's reasonably complicated. So yeah, I hope I can remember where it all goes. But I've got to get this off so that I can glue it up and fix this crack. Oh, well, wish me luck. I'll take a few shots. And I mean, most of the colour coding's there, so it shouldn't be too hard, I hope. All right, well, that's looking better already. That was just a mixture of CT14 and Hero? No, Terps, about 50-50. I'll let that sit for a minute and then I'll wash it all off. Tear down and pressure wash now complete. And so the rebuild shall begin. I'm trying to source the parts to rebuild the original Honda 110 motor that got seized, and that's why I was given the boat. It's a bike dated.